You already know this is PUNSH Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. And ladies and gentlemen, you hear all the bickering today in the sport of boxing. The fans is always bickering, always devaluing, always discrediting today's fighters. Oh my God, these fighters are it's not like back in the days. Back in the days, they used to fight one another. The best was fighting the best. They was warriors. They used to challenge each other. Not like today's, they cherry picking, always thinking about, hey, everybody want to be Mayweather, blah, blah. All that stuff. Look, ladies and gentlemen, it's all BS, y'all. It's all BS. What you see today, you saw back in the days, okay? We did not get all the mega fights that we all wanted to see. We missed out in those particular eras. Every era had those type of matchups that could happen, that never happened. And in this era, there's going to be this matchup like Errol Spence versus Bud Crawford. That might not happen. As a matter of fact, I'm going on a limb and saying it ain't going to happen. And guess what? I wouldn't even be surprised because I know the history of boxing, and you should know, hardcore fans, the history of boxing as well. You know what? We didn't get to see Jack Dempsey versus Harry Wills. We didn't get to see Mike Tyson versus David Tua. We didn't get to see Riddick Bowe versus Lennox Lewis. Riddick Bowe versus Mike Tyson. We didn't get to see that. You understand what I'm trying to say? We didn't get to see Floyd Mayweather versus Paul Williams. Nah. And there's more fights out there. Trinidad and Night Corte. There's more fights out there that we wish we would have saw that never happened. Hey, Andre Ward versus Triple G. Did we get that? It ain't happened. So you know what? The fight that the fans want to see right now? Hey, put it this way. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. We might not even see that fight. So there are fights that it wasn't today. It's back in the days as well. Who else we didn't see? Joe Frazier versus Ken Norton. We didn't see that fight either. Yes, those were the 70s or the 60s, the 50s. That was the 80s. Come on, bro. The Aaron Pryor fight Benitez, or the Benitez. Matter of fact, the Benitez fought Hagler. That ain't happened either. Guess what? It's boxing. We're not gonna get everything we want, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we might not get Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. Let it go. Let's think about other matchups that are in the sport of boxing that could happen as well. You understand what I'm trying to say? I understand we want to see that fight, but don't be surprised if we don't get it. Look, I'll tell you like this. Again, this fight could have happened a long time ago. It could have happened even before Errol Spence fought Sean Porter. That could have been a unification bout right there. But of course, money got into play. People was talking about the crossing of the street. There was no crossing guards here. There's no crossing guards, so nobody know how to cross the street nowadays. But whatever. You know what? I'm not going to cry, bitch, and moan as a fan because I'm not getting that type of fight. You already know? That's why I like paying attention to the younger guys. The younger guys, as a matter of fact, in the boxing world today, know how to self-promote themselves. Right now, we're talking about the Ryan Garcia versus the Devin Haney's. They're 21, 22 years old. Let's get that fight. We're talking about Teofimo Lopez today, that I call him the captain of this generation. They're going to be fighting Vasyl Lomachenko, because these guys at least is thinking about some legacy. At least you got Shakur Stevenson already won a belt. Now he vacated the belt, going to 130, and he's trying to be a 2-division world titleist at a very, very young age. Hey, Errol Spence could have done it before fighting Lamar Peterson and for Miguel Cotto for his final fight, and maybe he would have beat him like Saddam Ali beat Miguel Cotto. You understand what I'm trying to say? Look, in this era or any other era, yes, there are a lot of times where they're fighting to challenge and fighting for legacy, and then there's times where they're not fighting for legacy. Now, if you think about it, did Errol Spence did good and became a unification champion fighting Sean Porter? Yes, but that's the fight that the fans wanted to see. Nah, but it's still a welterweight guys in their prime fighting. There's another problem that's going on in the sport of boxing, especially in the welterweight division, because I'm talking about the Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. If you look at the rankings from 2015, 2016, 2017, guys, they already been in a tournament. For the people that's calling out, oh man, they should be in a tournament. They already been in a tournament. I said it thousands of times. You subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get my updated videos. If you follow your boy PUNSH, I already said it. We did see Keith Thurman versus Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman versus Sean Porter versus Ugas, Sean Porter versus Kell Brook, Sean Porter versus Errol Spence versus Lamar Peterson. Man, I could keep going. Porter versus Daniel Garcia. Look, they all fighting each other. Yes, Bud Crawford is coming to the mix right now. He haven't fought nobody because he's the last guy that came up to the division. Manny Pacquiao just beat Thurman. Manny Pacquiao beat Jesse Vargas for a title. Ladies and gentlemen, the welterweight division today, they all fighting one another. The only thing is that you don't appreciate it. You don't appreciate everybody else because you're always thinking ahead. And guess what? You shouldn't. We need to appreciate what we see today. We need to appreciate what we're going to have. We need to appreciate what they giving us. In the end of the day, we still boxing fans. You're not a boxing fan just to see one damn fight. That it might not happen. And hey, do not be surprised, ladies and gentlemen. Do not be surprised. I'm not holding my breath on Errol Spence and Bud Crawford. Matter of fact, I would like to see Bud Crawford versus Sean Porter too. I would like to see Bud Crawford versus Daniel Garcia. What they are a rivalry. This is not the fight right now. You know what? In the welterweight division, they all fighting one another. And guess what? They're now all in their prime. So chill. Maidana's fought. Even Broner has fought Sean Porter as well. Don't forget also Devin Alexander was also in the mix as well. Andre Berto also on the mix as well. Maybe he didn't lose to Karras. We would have seen Berto and Thurman. Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate today. Look at the heavyweight division. Oh my God, these heavyweights are not like back in the days. Guess what? Whether you like Deontay Wilder or not, he was the #1 heavyweight. And guess what? Tyson Fury came and beat Deontay Wilder. That doesn't mean Deontay Wilder can have a trilogy and beat him. Anthony Joshua might come into the mix and he has a good resume in the heavyweight division. Dillian White might be next from the winner of these guys. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate what we have, what we may have. Hey, and we don't have it. There's a lot of great fights in the sport of boxing. I love y'all. Leave your comment at the bottom. I love y'all. Peace out. God bless. And on to the next. But you already know. Subscribe to your boy. Hit the like button and share. I love y'all.